Hey everybody, here we are, beginning of August, well, beginning-ish of August, and these beds are doing so well this year. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick showing of all the pods here, because there's a lot, and yeah, well, we'll just start at the front here. We've got a Bane strain peach, just pods all over it. I don't know if you can see, but like, I mean, that's just some of it, you know what I mean? This plant's got a lot of pods on it. We'll get down low here. You can see a little bit more. There's just green pods everywhere. Next up is the Primo Tally over here to the left. And dude, huge tails. Look at the size of the tails of some of these peppers right here. Look at this one. I mean, the whole pod is big. But then on top of that, you also got massive tail. This one's got a big old curly tail on the end of it. Awesome plant. Lots of pods there. Next up we got the nade. This one's branching out all crazy. Kind of like it. Also has pods growing all over it. All over the place. We actually just pulled one. Here's what the ripe one looks like right here.
Yeah, Daddy found it, and I was really interested in it because it was a rainbow, and usually I like rainbows.
So she calls it the rainbow pepper, but it's actually a nade. Yeah, beautiful coloring, just starting to go ripe. She cracked it a little bit. There you go, bub.
I'll crack it.
Next up, we got some peach ghost. Again, just like pods all over the place, man. There's just a lot on every plant. This one must have, I don't know, 30 pods on it probably. And they're still coming too. I noticed on the peach ghost, this happens every year, but the little buds, the flower buds, will get like stuck on the pod, and then it'll like choke off the pod. It'll make it grow all weird. So I find myself constantly having to like go through and like find where the buds are choking off the pepper. Like this one right here. And just pull off the part that's choking it off. Pull off the bud. Happens all over the place.
Daddy, you cracked it?
Like this one right here. And whenever I see these old dry flower parts, I'll just pull them off, so it doesn't affect how the pepper grows. And then at the end here, I think this is another Bane strain peach. And again, like, it's like a bevy of peppers. There's that. We have a yellow spice jalapeno back there too. That's pretty cool. Lots of pods on that as well. I pulled some of them off to use as basic jalapenos, but I'm going to let the rest of these ripen and turn yellow. See what happens. Then over here we got the Zapotec jalapeno. Not a whole lot of pods on this one actually. There are some, but just not as many as some of the other plants. Alright, so next up we got the Sugarbrush peach, I believe. Lots of pods all over it. Man, but this plant's pods take forever to ripen, I'll tell you what. These Sugarbrush peaches take a long time to ripen. Lots of pods, huge plant. And then last on this side that we'll go over is this Aleppo plant that I've got back here, buried behind some of this other stuff, behind this giant Bane strain peach. There's an Aleppo plant with just pods all over it. Crazy. The buckets are doing okay. Not a lot of peppers except for this Bonnet up front, and the I think that's a peachadoo. So the rest of them, like, I guess this Aleppo's got some on it. But ooh, look at that, even a ripe one. Little ripe Aleppo, small guy. Pretty cool. All right, let's keep going. I think we got some KSLS pods on here. There they are, still quite green. But they're there. Lots of them too. I mean, if you just look back, they're everywhere. Crazy. The purple ghost scorpion, massive. Again, tons of pods all over the place. They're just everywhere. A lot more spread out. A lot of small ones. This is easily the largest purple ghost scorpion I've ever grown. The shape of the pods is looking real good. Everything's great on this guy. Got some broken branches here. Got some of these guys on the back that are older. I'm just waiting for them to ripen. Again, taking a long time to ripen. And then another angle of that Sugarbrush peach back here. Tons of pods on it. Alright, next up we got our Jamaican Scotch Bonnet. Not as many pods on this one as some of the other ones, but definitely some good ones for sure. There's a massive one over here. Look at the size of that guy. Huge. That's cool. And then got some ripening going on here with the peach habanero. This thing has pods all over it. Just everywhere. Yeah. Good stuff. Let's take a look at this bubble gum. I've already pulled a bunch off of it. There's a lot starting to ripen. I love how they ripen. Make sure we're focusing on the right thing. Look at that. Cool colors. Awesome. Lots of pods. I mean, just everywhere. I send you guys on a little journey here through the plant. You'll see pods all over the place. Freaking cool. And another one that's ripening back here. This plant is massive, so there's like branches all over the place it's got. Look at that guy right there. Holy cow. Anyway, keep it moving. I got some yellow scorpions down here. Lots of huge pods. I've already pulled a couple off. There's some starting to ripen back there. Cool stuff. I got a red ghost here. Lots of red ghost pods on here. They're just everywhere. And then the big and ugly habanero. Looks like there's one on here that can be pulled. Oh man, wait till you see the size of this pepper. Whew! Look at that. Wow. Big and ugly habanero for the win. This plant has looked great for a long time now. It's got peppers all over it. Just loads of them. You can't see them from the top. You gotta look from down below. But yeah. There's a ton in here for sure. See another one back there starting to ripen. Awesome stuff. Whew! Sugarbrush red back here. The pods all over it. I pulled some cayenne off of this guy here the other day. There's more coming. Ripening. Got this weird, I had another one doing this rotting at the bottom. I don't know what's up with that, what's causing that. If anybody knows, leave me some advice in the comments how to prevent that. We got this guy over here. I don't even know what it is. I think it's another yellow scorpion. Pods all over it. And then back here in the corner we've got a Carolina Reaper. It's got a couple pods on it, but not many. The couple that it has though are good looking for sure. I think it's just too far back. Yeah, there's a pod right down there. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Boom. Nice looking Reaper. This MOA Scotch Bonnet back here. red Scotch bonnet. Got some ripening going on. Cool stuff. Not as many pods, but they're scattered about and they're big. Ahi lemon in the middle. Just pods everywhere. Nothing ripe yet though. Then back here we got the Bonnet ripening like crazy. Thing looks like a rainbow plant. I pulled some off already. There are a ton of red ones on it the other day. And then, yeah, it looks like we got a ripe. Looks like we got a ripe, close enough. I'm gonna pull it for you guys so you can see it. Lost the stem. Look at that. I love how it has such a beautiful looking scorpion shape to it. Alright, thanks for hanging in there because the back half is the best part. There's also a purple tiger jalapeno back there. I'm not going to get into it. It's got some peppers on it, not as many as some of these other ones. Here you can see a lot of Carolina Reaper, green. There's a lot of them. There are lots of Reapers in here. They're just everywhere. This plant is starting to get more. This is budding a lot later. So these will probably all ripen first on this plant, and then I don't know, a few weeks later these will all ripen. I like it. And then this is a Boot Reaper Copenhagen with a ton of peppers on it. I mean, like a ton. Pods everywhere, and they look nasty and beautiful and big. I mean, look at the size of this thing. Amazing. Then we got a datel. Lots of pods on the datel. Probably not going to see any ripening for a while, but yeah, a lot of little guys on there. It produced late, so it is what it is. The Big Black Mama. Lots of fairly large pods on here. Can't wait to see this one ripen. It's going to be beautiful. So big. And then the last one down here is another. What is this? I don't even remember. Lastly, we got this Cardi West Indy Red. A lot of pods. Just pods everywhere. No ripening yet. And that's it for the beds. Tell you what, this third year, year number 3 for the beds, quite a success. Especially this ripe bed. It's crazy. Alright, thanks everyone.